Good evening, everyone. I am Angelica Pantaniado from BSED English 3-1, and for tonight's topic, we will be discussing advertisement. So before we proceed to the proper discussion, let me show to you the content of my report. So first, we'll be discussing what is advertisement, second, the purpose of advertisement, and finally, the qualities of a good advertisement. So let's start. So what do you mean by advertisement? Advertising is defined as paid communication from an identified sponsor using mass media to persuade an audience. There are many ways to promote ideas, brands, politicians, or issues, but advertising involves mostly professionally designed commercials, sometimes a video advertisement, or it could be print or online display advertising. Mass media such as television, radio, newspaper, and magazines are paid to carry those messages to their audiences. Advertisements can also occur via the internet, and this medium can be more individualized than the mass media. For example, email advertising is designed and delivered very specifically. Additionally, a new form of advertising created by ordinary people rather than by professionals is now recognized. So, like what I've said seconds ago, advertising varies in many ways via the media that carry it. For example, television, commercials, newspaper advertisements. And may I just add that there are different kinds of advertising. The first one is political, second health, third children's advertising, and lastly, issue advertising. So when I say political advertising, this promotes the candidates for office, and here are some examples of advertising of political. So the second one is health advertising. So this promotes behaviors that increase healthiness, such as promotion of vaccines, admonishments to engage in safe sex, and to quit smoking. The third one is children's advertising. So this directly promotes to the young. And lastly, issue advertising. So this promotes ideas from the public service domain such as forest fire prevention or crime prevention. So now let's proceed to the purpose of advertisement. So advertising has three primary objectives: to inform, to persuade, and to remind. So the first purpose is informative advertising. So this creates awareness of brands, products, services, and ideas. It announces new products and programs and can educate people about the attributes and benefits of new or established products. Second one, persuasive advertising. So this tries to convince customers that the company's services or products are the best, and it works to alter perceptions and enhance the image of a company or product. Its goal is to influence consumers to take action and switch brands, try a new product, or remain loyal to a current brand. The last purpose is reminder advertising. So this reminds people about the need for a product or service or the features and benefits it will provide when they purchase promptly. And lastly, we will now discuss the qualities of a good advertisement. So the first quality we have, it should be simple. So the first important ingredient of an advertisement is that it should be written in simple language. It should be capable of proper understanding, and it should not use ornamental and tough words, rather short, simple, and properly understandable words. The second quality is it should be capable of holding the reader's attention. So an advertisement should be capable of holding the attention of the reader. It should be presented in such a manner which attracts the consumer immediately. For example, headlines should be properly worded and attractive. It should be short and easy for the reader to remember. Use of pictures and sketches that should be in direct relation to the product to be advertised. A good sketch and drawing will be greatly helpful in explaining the product. Quoting the price of the product in the advertisement is also helpful in holding the attention of a reader. The insertion of reply coupons in the advertisement is also helpful in attracting the people. The third one is, it must be suggestive. So the advertisement should be capable of suggesting that the reader about the utility and use of the product. Effective slogans can be used to give suggestions to the people. The next quality, it should have conviction value. So the advertisement should be able to have everlasting impression on the reader. If the suggestions are backed by convincing arguments, the reader should not have any doubt on the quality of the product, and he should be fully convinced and satisfied. The next one, it should educate the people. So the advertisement should tell the people about the use and operation of a product. It should also impart new uses of a product with which the people are not familiar. An advertisement containing information with regard to use, sources from where the product can be obtained, price and services available along with the product is greatly helpful in enhancing the demand and enlarging the sales. Next one, it should have memorizing value. So the advertisement should be prepared in such a manner that a reader gets everlasting impression about the product. It can be successfully created by repeating the advertisement time and again. Trademarks and brand names can be used successfully for achieving this end. And lastly, it should be true. So an advertisement should be truthful. It should not misrepresent and conceal the true facts about the product. Rather, it should clearly lay down the limitations in the product. For example, a cloth merchant should clearly specify about the fading of color and shrinkage of yarn, if it is so. And may I just add that the print advertising means advertisements that are printed in hard copy in publications like newspaper, magazines, or journals. This is likely to be read by your target audience. If you buy an advert in a magazine with a big circulation, you increase the likelihood that you will reach a wide audience. So before I end my report here, I want you to remember this quote. Who you are is defined by what you are willing to struggle for. A quote from Mark Manson in his book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving FCK. So that is all from my report, and I hope you learned something from me tonight. Thank you for listening, God bless, and stay safe.